Alright, Shalom Israel. Back with another GMS on the go. I'm Brother Nakum. I'm with the Raleigh, North Carolina camp. Before I go any further, I want to give all honor, glory, and praises to the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son, Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushua, Ba'Hashem Rakar Kodash. Next up, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, teaching us this 1,000,000% truth of the Bible. Double shalom to all the sincere Akums throughout the four corners of the earth, pushing this truth and righteousness and sincerity to the best of your abilities. And with that, we're going to get into a quick lesson real quick. And the name of this video is going to be Wisdom. So without further ado, we're going to jump right into it. This is Proverbs chapter 8, verse 11. For wisdom is better than rubies. Right. It said for wisdom is better than rubies. And what's the wisdom? The wisdom is this word. You know, this wisdom is this King James Bible, the 1611. This is the wisdom. Wisdom is not reading out the book of the dead. Wisdom is not reading out the book of the Quran. Wisdom is not reading out the book of the Mormon. You know, there's no wisdom in none of those books. There's no wisdom in none of those books whatsoever. Wisdom is in here, this King James Bible, the 1611. This is the wisdom. So I'm going to start there from the top again. This is Proverbs chapter 8, verse 11. For wisdom is better than rubies. Right. And this wisdom, this word, is better than rubies. You know, what is rubies? Like your money, your gold, your silver, your diamonds, you know, your riches, jewelry. This wisdom, this word is better than all that stuff. Because all that stuff I just named can be taken away from you. So this wisdom, this word is better than all of that stuff. It's better than jewelry. It's better than diamonds. You know, it's better than gold. It's better than silver. You know, this word is the real riches. This word, this King James Bible, the 1611. This is the real riches. And I'm gonna start it from the top one more time. This is Proverbs chapter 8, verse 11. For wisdom is better than rubies. Right. So this word, this wisdom, is better than rubies. You know, because rubies, you know, your riches and all that stuff, that can be taken from you. You know? But this word, you know, it's forever. This word will always be with you, you know? I mean, and don't get me wrong, this word can be taken from you too. The Most High could take this word right from you. It can snatch it from you. But you got to get the Most High a reason to snatch it from you, you know? But overall, Most High give you this word, you know, you part of the elect, you know, this word's going to be with you. So this word is better than riches. I mean, yeah, riches, rubies. Because those rubies, you know, once again, those can be taken from you. But Lord will be a part of the elect. If you part of the elect, man, this word will stay with you. It reads on. This Proverbs 8 and 11. For wisdom is better than rubies. And all things that may be desired are not to be compared to it, right? And anything that you may desire, anything that you may want in this world, it can't be compared unto this wisdom, knowledge, understanding of the scriptures. You can't compare that stuff unto this. Because when all else fails, you know, when all things are not going right, you know, with your riches, you know, your jewelry and all that stuff, when all that's taken from you, guess what? This wisdom, this word is still gonna be here. You know? So you can't compare those riches, you know, those jewelries, the gold, the diamonds and silver, none of that stuff, anything that you may desire, you can't compare it unto this word, this wisdom. Because at the end of the day, once again, when all that stuff fails, this word here, this word, this wisdom is still gonna stand. You know? So I'm gonna get another precept real quick with that. So wisdom is better than rubies and all that stuff. And nothing can be compared unto it. So now that we know wisdom is better than rubies and all that stuff, we're going to get another precept. This is Proverbs chapter 4, verse 7. Wisdom is the principal thing. Right. And what's wisdom? Once again, wisdom is this word. and this wisdom is looked at as like a she, because this wisdom, this word, she won't forsake you. You know, this word is always gonna stay faithful to you. You know, this wisdom is not like these females these days, you know, who be running and playing games on you. This word is gonna stay faithful to you. So this wisdom is like a she once again. So I'm gonna start it from the top again. This is Proverbs chapter 4, verse 7. Wisdom is the principal thing. Right, it said wisdom is the principal thing. And when you look into that word principal, it says chief. And when you look into that word chief, like for instance, chief, like when you're in the military, you got somebody under you and you got the head with the chief. The chief is the head. Just like you go to when you're in your elementary schools, your middle schools, or your high schools, you got the principal. He's the chief, he's the head. So chief means head. Principal means chief, and chief means head. So the principal is the head. The policeman, like the chief, he's the head. So wisdom is the principal thing. This wisdom, this word, is the principal thing. It's the head. I'm gonna start it from the top again. This is Proverbs chapter 4, verse 7. Wisdom is the principal thing. So wisdom is the principal thing. It's the head. Therefore, get wisdom. Right. So since wisdom is the head, get wisdom. Get this word. And with all that getting, get understanding. And with all your getting this wisdom, get the understanding of this word. Get what it means. You know? Because if you just get the wisdom, you know, but you don't get the understanding of the wisdom or what it's saying, then you're going to be stuck. You're just going to have wisdom but no understanding. So with all your getting this wisdom, this word, get the understanding of what it means. You know? Pull up definitions, you know? Google search things. Go on your Blue Letter app, you know, to find out what that definition means. You know? Get understanding what this wisdom is talking about. Because once again, if you just get the wisdom but you don't get the understanding of what it's talking about, then you're just going to be stuck. You're going to have wisdom without no understanding. And ultimately, when you get the understanding, you know, you get the wisdom, but ultimately you get the understanding of what these scriptures is talking about through the apostles of the great millstone to the men on down that Yahweh Shema Shai has set up on the highways and the byways. You know? So I'm reading from the top one more time. I'm going to get one more precept and I'm going to close out. This is Proverbs chapter 4, verse 7. Wisdom, which is this word, is the principal thing. So wisdom, this word is the head. Therefore, get wisdom. So therefore, get wisdom, because this is the head. Before you get anything else, get this word, get this wisdom. And with all that getting, get understanding. So when you get this wisdom, get understanding of what it's talking about. And you get that through the apostle and other great millstone to the men on down. So I'm going to get one more precept real quick and I'm going to close it out. Because this word, this wisdom, is better than rubies. And so that we know that now that we know this word is better than rubies, and nothing can be compared unto this wisdom, now you got to get wisdom. Because wisdom is the principal thing. Wisdom is the head. And you got to get the understanding of this wisdom, of what it's talking about. And we're going to get why you need to get the understanding of this wisdom. This is Isaiah chapter 33, verse 6. And it reads, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of their times. Right. And this is why you need to get the understanding. This is why you need to get the understanding of the wisdom. You know, because that's why I said earlier, if you just have wisdom but you don't have the understanding of what it's talking about, you're going to just have wisdom and no understanding, and you're going to be stuck. So you have to get the understanding of the wisdom. Because, I'm going to read that again, Isaiah 33 and 6. And wisdom and knowledge should be the stability of your time. Right. The wisdom and knowledge of this word is going to be the stability of time. This word is what's going to keep you so-called blacks, Latino, and Native Americans stable and all hell, and when all hell breaks loose, Jacob's trouble. You know, so this word is going to keep you so-called blacks, Latino, and Native Americans stable. So the only way you're going to be able to be stable, you know, unless you had this word. But you have to have the understanding of what this word is talking about. Because if you just have the wisdom, once again, you're going to be stuck. So you have to have the understanding of what this word is talking about, because this word is what's going to keep you so-called blacks, Latino, and Native Americans stable. You know, so when when Esau bring that RFID chip, you know, when Esau come in like a flood, bring martial law, when there's a famine in the land, ain't no food, like, what you gonna do? You gotta have the wisdom, knowledge, understanding of the scriptures to know what to do and what not to do, you know, according to the scriptures. so that you won't be lost in the sauce out here when all hell pops off, you know? So you got to have the wisdom, knowledge, understanding of the scriptures to know what to do and what not to do. Once again, when all hell pops off. You got to have the wisdom, knowledge, understanding of the scriptures to know not to take that RFID chip. You got to have the wisdom, knowledge, understanding of the scriptures to know that Yahweh Shema Shai is going to feed his men and they're going to drink in that day. On Isaiah 65:13, my man should eat, my man should drink. You got to have the wisdom, knowledge, understanding of the scriptures to know all that stuff. Because if you just have wisdom, once again, not the understanding of it, you're going to be lost. You know, so you got to have the wisdom. So I'm going to start that from the top again. This is Isaiah chapter 33, verse 6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. Right, and this word is the strength of our salvation. This word is our ticket onto the chariots, you know. We believe in it, so this is the strength of our salvation. You know. In the fear of Yahweh is his treasure. Right. In the fear of Yahweh is his treasure, you know. That's plain. Fear of Yahweh is his treasure. So you so-called Blacks, Latino, and Americans, y'all need to get this wisdom, this word. Because this word is meant to be your time. But before you can get this word, you know, you need to get understanding what it's talking. Salaki, you need to get this wisdom, you know. But with getting this wisdom, you need to get understanding what it's talking about. You know, so hope you're edified. I'm Brother Nakam. I'm with the Raleigh, North Carolina camp. Before I go any further, I want to give all honor, glory, and praises to the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, Ba'Shem Rakar Kodash. Next up, double honors to the apostles and others of Great Millstone, teaching us this 1,000,000% truth of the Bible, and a double shalom to all the sincere uncles throughout the four corners of the earth, pushing truth and righteousness and sincerity to the best of your abilities. With that, shalom.